Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast, as I like to say. It is a very brisky, windy day, so I thought I'd just sit here and work on this little, they're not partials, but this is from Miniloha, and it's the their version of, let me pull you out here a little bit. That's their Miniloha, it's called. Kind of like the Diamond Art Club and all the other kind of small canvases they like to put out. But I thought I'd do a little whip and chat today. If you're new, thank you for dropping in. And if it's your first time, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'd really appreciate it. If you're returning, I really appreciate you coming back and listen to my jibber jabber, as I say. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit, just to have something to talk about, and just have something to work on. I have other things to work on. I've got 3 other things I'm working on, but I thought I'd change it up today and just work on this. I'm going to be working on, I'm going to start from the inside out. I'm going to start with number 6. Which is a purple. But before I do that, I just want to show you something. If you've listened to me before, you know I work at Joann's, and I'll tell you what, seeing all the different patterns that come through that people choose are just really like, oh my God, I need to have that. It's kind of like the diamond painting, you know. You see something's like, oh yeah, I've got to buy that. Even though you don't need it, you still want it. But I have a granddaughter who loves dragons. And a customer came through and she had this material with the dragons on it, and she just loves dragons. So I just made it. I just want to show you this because it's so pretty. Like I said, I just love it. So it's all dragons. This is a pillowcase I made for her yesterday, or actually the day before. And I'm not working until next week, but my daughter and I are going to go today and get some material so I can make her some matching curtains, which I haven't done in a really long time. So not that they're hard to make, but I'm just going to make the kind that just slide over the rod, and, you know, so it's not very difficult. But I'm going to put some the dark backing on it, you know, like the, what do you call them? The room darkening curtains. So it'll be like that for her. So that's what my plan is for the rest of the day. I have a doctor's appointment also, because I use a CPAP, so I have to go and that's my yearly checkup on it. So let me see what I can do with this. This is a square. These are squares, I should say. I haven't, and it's not really easy to do with the camera in front of me here, but that's all right. I know you'll understand, especially if they don't go in perfectly, you know. And so I'm slower at the squares than the rounds. And I'm doing single placing, as you can see. Oh, yes, I cannot forget. I thank all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. You're bringing me closer to my goal of 250 and the giveaway I've mentioned before. And next video I will show you, although I can go get them now. I'm going to put you on pause for a second. Hopefully, if I can hit my button here. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting through that pause that you didn't even really realize. But I thought I'd show you, I've got 2 canvases to that you'll be able to make a choice of which one that you want. And like I said, when I hit 250, I will do the giveaway. But I wanted to show you, so you won't be in so much anticipation if you are. And I just wanted to give you, you know, a heads up. So I have, and what you'll do when the time comes is I'm going to give you a word, and you will write the word and then put down which canvas you would like. So if you're the winner, that's how I'll choose you. You know, I'm going to do a random number picker thing, and then you'll just tell me which one you want, and that'll be fine, and I'll ship them out to you. After you send me your information via email, which my email is always down below in the description. So this is the first one. It's a Diamond Art Club. These are both Diamond Art Clubs. And this is, as you can see, is it Friday yet? With the little puppy on it. It's a 13 by 13 little square. Let me pull you out a little bit so you can see. I hope you can see it, because I don't have my ring light on. But there he is, he, she, whatever. It looks like a she, actually. But I thought it's a cute one, but it's not something that, I mean, I like it, but I want to give it away to somebody. And the second one is Skatebird by Richard Lorenz. It's a round. The puppy's a square. And this one is a round, like I said. This has 41 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. What's the size? There it is. That's only a 9 by 9. Oops, sorry. But there it is. That's Skatebird. That's one of his smaller canvases. And, oh, okay, I did show you the other size. So those are the two canvases I'm going to be giving away. So if you're interested, stick around and share and like and all that jazz, and you know, maybe you'll be one of the lucky winners when the time comes. So let's see. I hope everyone's doing well. I know times, you know, sometimes things don't go so well, but as I told my granddaughter, you just have to keep going. And that's what I did after my sister and my brother died. You just have to, like, you know, you grieve and then you go on, and because life goes on, you have to. So I'm not going to preach, but I just hope everybody's doing well. In spite of all the fires in California and things like that. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. I'm having a hard time here. So I'll make sure I stay on camera. If I can get this cover off, I'll be doing better. So, what's everybody been up to? I really didn't have much in mind to talk about except everything that I've already said today, but I wanted to come on and chit chat, jibber jabber, and you know, all that good stuff. I was saying there, I digressed again. I was saying I have a doctor's appointment because I use a CPAP because I'm overweight at my age. You know, that happens if, well, a lot of people my age aren't overweight, but as I'm an older person collecting Social Security, which I know a lot of my viewers are around my age too, so they understand the, you know, what happens as we get older. And there's a saying, getting old is not for the young at heart or the faint of heart. Both of them, actually, because stuff just happens as we get older, especially if we, you know, are sedentary and, you know, we sit around and just diamond paint all day, which is so much fun, but it's not actually good for us to just sit here and do this all day. And I'm guilty of doing that. Some days I just don't want to move. But I have to go see the pulmonologist this afternoon. So my yearly visit, so we can see each other for 5 minutes, and she can tell me how well I'm doing, because the machine thinks I'm doing well, which I really guess I am, but it's a pain in the butt to use the CPAP machine. Sometimes it makes a noise. It wakes me up because I call it burping. It's just, if your mask isn't on right, it talks back to you. It wakes me up anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but so I have to readjust my mask and my my strap on on the mask is stretched out, so I need a new one because I haven't replaced it in the year or so that I've had it. And the company that controls it sends you an email, excuse me, let you know, oh, it's time, like every 3 months. It's like, I'm not going to replace something that is, there's nothing wrong with it. So they're like any other company. I got to change colors here. My 6s are done, but I want to start from the middle and work my way out. So I guess I'm going to go to 8s next, which is 310. But yeah, this company sends me emails like every 3 months. It's time to replace this or replace that. And I'm using my Richard Lorenz pens that I got. So, and I'm using a Diamond Art Club tray. This one, which I don't usually do, but it's funny. I've been working on my my bird rider that's for the Richard Lorenz event, and using my new tray that I bought from oh my gosh, there goes my brain again. From wait, let me think. Oh heck, down the side, I can't even remember. It's so cute though. Oh yes. Oh, it even from Yellow Dog Design. It even says Richard Lorenz 2025 on the side. But this is the cute little bird. But I've been using that, and I'll tell you what, it's so much better than the Diamond Art Club trays. Although it's it's basically the same, but I don't know, it just works so much better. And I know it depends on the drills. But yeah, I just really like it. So, but today, let me see if I can. I have a regular tip. It's got putty in it, and on the other end, I have a 4-placer. There you go, with putty in it. So let me see if I can do this on screen anyway. Here, there we go. That'll work, and I can straighten it out later. But so you'll have to share with me what you've been up to and what painting are you working on? That's always a good question because there's so many trillions of paintings out there. I try to find new sites to go to all the time and just stick into my 2 premium canvases. Like this is, like I said, this is Oraloa. And I've already broken my goal for the year with just buying 1 canvas a month from a different company. I did start out by buying this from Oraloa this month, but there was, you know how Diamond Art Club sends you emails, oh, this is back in stock, because you told them you wanted to be notified. Well, I'm expecting one today, and I'll show that because I won't show it today, obviously, because it's not here yet. But I'll be showing you because I'm really excited. It's the second one of this artist that I've gotten, and I really like her. What am I doing? So, and I hope sometime this week, I'm getting in my way here. I'm going to go over here and single place, because it turns out neater when you single place squares or you do the checkerboard style. I'm going to try. I have no reason not to do it, but in between my sewing, I'm going, oh, I don't want to digress to there. I'll say that in a minute. Oh my God. Okay. I had a brain fart there. Oops. I'm going to attempt to do a video on my craft room this week. because I've mentioned that a couple times before, and there's been a couple people that mentioned they'd like to see it. But it's messy, but you know what? Craft room is supposed to be messy. Messiness in this regard is a sign of creativity. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So I mean, it's not really bad, but it's, you know, it's a craft room. Plus, I have all my books in here and my beads, but I know you'll understand, and if you don't, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's just the way it goes here. Because I have so many things I want to do, and you know the saying about books, so many books, so little time. And that's how I feel about my beads and diamond painting also. But I'm hoping to get quite a few diamond paintings done this year, in spite of me working this year. Whereas I didn't work last year, but I wasn't diamond painting last year either. I was making beady stuff. So, which I plan on doing a beading video next week for Bead Table Tuesday. So if you're interested in beading, stick around for that. If not, that's fine. But everybody, there's nothing wrong with diversifying. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. Well, it's hard to diamond paint and video at the same time. The angle, actually, I was noticing when I watched the replay on some of my videos that, you know, when you're doing this, your hand gets in the way of where you're placing. And it's really hard for anybody out there to see where I'm putting it, but sometimes. And with the light pad on, I know a lot of you know this because you're veterans and seasoned diamond painters, but whoa, wow, my words are not coming out right. When you use a light pad, the spaces between the drills look bigger than what they really are. So when you turn it off, it doesn't look so bad. And I don't have my ring light on because I can't stand the glare. But I hope you can see what I'm doing anyway. I always lighten it on when I go to edit it anyway. So, let's see. So I have a footstool I always use. I have to put my leg up. Last Wednesday, I had surgery on my ankle because I spent many, many years out in the sun. So I had a basal cell carcinoma on the top of my ankle, the weirdest place, I think, to have one. So my dermatologist surgically removed the carcinoma. And I've had a couple more. It's just from, like I said, being out in the sun so much. When I was young, when I was still living at home many moons ago, it was like, I don't know, like, I want to say 10, 11, 12, even before that probably. Every summer, my parents would take us to Ocean Grove, New Jersey. There used to be a beautiful beach there with a nice boardwalk, and it was wonderful, so much fun. So we'd go there for 2 weeks, because that was when my mom had off from work. Of course, she'd arrange everything. My dad just, came along. We'd always go with my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin. My cousin was so funny. My uncle he used to have so many stories he used to tell us. I used to laugh so hard with him. He was a great guy. And so was my cousin. They were both good people. Never liked my aunt, though. She always used to pick on me because I had long hair. Her and my mom used to pick on me because I loved long hair, but when my mom had control of my hair length, she would, and I know this is going to sound contradictory, but my mom always used to, and I know the older people watching this will know what this style is, a pixie haircut. When my mom had to take care of my hair, I always had to have a pixie because she didn't like long hair. What the heck's going on here? But as I got older, I liked long hair. So I can remember one time when my aunt was over, I was laying on the couch, and my mom and my aunt came at me with scissors. They threatened to cut my long hair. And all I did was I laid there and I kicked my feet and told them to get the hell away from me. I know I was 13 years old. That's how old I was. It's like, you're not cutting my hair. So, anyway, that was a different time back then. I don't know where I was going with that. But now I have long hair only because in all honesty, I haven't been able to afford to go get my hair cut because it's very expensive. So just even to get a haircut here, it's like $50. And you may not think that's a lot, but when you live on Social Security and you have to work to, in order to, take care of everything at my age, it's not so much fun, but, it also gets me out of the house, so I'm sorry about that. Because otherwise, I'd sit here in diamond paint all day. So, I need some sociability. Alright, let me see if I'm going to do it like that. The only disadvantage with these small ones is, well, I could put a cover minder there, but it almost seems worthless. Although I am fighting with it, so maybe it's not so worthless. But I'm also holding it down when I'm doing this, so it's all right. Make up my mind, right? So, what else can I tell you? My life is so exciting, as I always say. But at least I have a life. I'm trying to make myself healthier. I say that, and I don't know, we went to my son's, surprisingly, Sunday for dinner. And I say surprisingly because he works like 6 days a week. And he had Sunday off. So he invited us down. And we had breakfast for supper, actually. We had a bunch of scrambled eggs with cheese. And he had some venison sausage. I don't know if y'all, have ever had venison. I've had venison steak before, but I never had, and it's been a really long time since I've had venison. But, so we had venison sausage, and it was surprisingly really good. So we had that with, we cooked up some, green peppers, onions, and mushrooms all together. Had that with scrambled eggs and the sausage. That was our supper, and it was pretty good. I used to cook breakfast for supper a lot when my kids were young, just because it's so much easier than cooking, cooking like a supper, like meat and potatoes and all that jazz. And I made, speaking of cooking, I like to make chicken and dumplings once in a while, so I made that the other day. Excuse me, I don't know, I'm tired. I certainly slept well enough. But, yeah, I made chicken and dumplings. My daughter likes that, so I made that and took them down to her the other day. Spent the day at my daughter's yesterday because my granddaughter was having a situation, so she needed some company. I spent the day down there and did a bunch of cross-stitching. And So I didn't even diamond paint yesterday, which is fine. I didn't have any withdrawals. I don't know about you guys if you go through withdrawal when you have a day when you don't diamond paint. I used to be like that with beading. Like, oh my gosh, I can feel it. I need to bead. Whoops, sorry about that. Bumping the screen there. Let's see. Oh, I won a prize. Diamond painting prize. I won a $25 gift certificate to Diamond Art Club. Thanks to Rachel Ray and the Winter with DAC. Do I need that other one? Event. I was very happy. Haven't gotten it yet. They just announced it today, so I will be in anticipation. I don't know if they're gonna send me if I can't get that to stick. I don't know if they'll send it to me or it'll be, you know, on my account or what. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter. I'm just happy I won something. There were 311 participants, so, you know, that's pretty good out of all that many that the wheel chose me. So, oh, and this canvas I'm getting, I bought from DAC, Diamond Art Club, with all my points, actually. I had just over 5,000 points. So I used, which equals $50 off your order. So I was happy about that. I'm really anxious to get this kit. And I think even though I've got like 3 of them going here, I think I'm going to start it anyway. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But let's see if you ever have that happen? You put a drill down and it like it's crooked and you go to straighten it out and then you go back and you'll straighten it and then you look at it again. It's like, I just straightened that. So, oh, and I'm working on, speaking of straightening and stuff, I'm working on my bird rider, and I'll have to say the glue is not, and it's a newer canvas, but some of the drills, some of the glue, I should say, on it is not that spectacular. Let me tell you, I'm really surprised that in spots it's really hard for the drill to stick. Not hard, but it's not as good as it normally is in some spots, and I don't know why that is, but and actually what happened in one spot on the end of these pens that you get from you get the special pens, a lot of times the hole is bigger than this part. So I saw this on somebody's channel that they took some washi tape and put it around. Maybe I can show you. See how I've got washi tape there? Sometimes you have to do that because the end of the pen, see how big that hole is? You need a little bit of something else in there to hold it in there. That's why that little piece is sticking out. I just haven't taken it. So I did that with my other pen. With this pen that I have 2 of them in 2 single placers, and it just because I took this one out of my green one. But when I took this tip out of my green one, this dried paper, I'll say, fell out on my canvas that I'm working on, my bird rider, and it like old paper, I'll say, because old shredded paper, but it was very fine. So it was basically dirt that fell on my canvas in a couple spots. So the drills wouldn't stick. So I took the, let me see if I can find it here. I took Diamond Art Club adhesive and I put a couple dots of this on that canvas where the dirt fell on it. And it solved the problem. I had no problems with the drills there. But you know, what I'm talking about, the where it's not sticking like it normally does is, you know, in other areas. So I was just really surprised. So let me see. Do I want to, let me go this way. But yeah, this Oraloa kit is pretty fun so far. I do want to say though that the only thing I have found when I was kitting up was that the diamonds or the drills are pretty staticky in the bags. So I wasn't too thrilled about that, but that's why I have dryer sheets handy. So it took care of it. So do you all know? Here's a tidbit for you in regards to oh, that's not in the right place. I don't know if you follow planet or what do you call it? I want to say planetary things that are happening, like with the planets and stuff. But supposedly that all the planets are going to align this month. I guess at the end of the month. And we'll be able to see, I think, Mercury with the naked eye. If it hasn't happened already, I'm not quite sure what date, but just a tidbit of information. So, okay, what else? What else is new out in the world? I hope anybody who has my package has been delivered. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. That means hopefully it's what I'm thinking of. I hope anybody who has relatives out in California that they're okay. They haven't lost everything like a lot of people have. I can't imagine losing everything like that. I would feel devastated. You know, you think about all the pictures and just all your belongings that you've accumulated over the years. But then again, on the bright side, on the positive side, as long as, you know, all those things, most of them can be replaced. Obviously, you know, pictures and things like that can't, but in, you know, situations, but you know, all the other stuff is replaceable, whereas your life isn't. So, and I guess the winds are supposed to pick up again across the San Andreas area, which is not good. So, I don't know. It's funny, here in Connecticut, you know, they usually get tornadoes and things. I can remember several months back during the summer, and I might have mentioned this in one of my, I think I did, one of my videos, but it just came to mind again, you know, with all the disasters around here. But I'm standing in my bedroom one day, and all of a sudden it started shaking. The house started shaking. It's like, what the heck is going on? Well, we had a slight earthquake. And it's like, oh my gosh. When I lived in South Carolina, I lived in around the fault line down there, which I never knew there was one for quite a while, but it didn't make any difference. I think we had one down there when I was there, and it was like nothing. But this one really shook the house here, which, you know, I don't know if they even ever had one up here before, but thankfully, nothing major happened. It's another thing I can't imagine going through. You know, I mean, you know, like a 7.5 or just even, you know, something that high. I'm having a hard time with this drill. But, I don't know. What do you think of that drink? I think I could use a drink like that. I love pina coladas. And I'm going to change subject again since I started talking about drinks. My daughter and I went to Massachusetts. This was several years back. And it was, you know, a touristy town along the shore, along the Cape. And we stopped at a restaurant, and I had a drink. It was called an Uncle Sam drink, and it was like, I can't find anybody else. I haven't been able since to find anybody else who even knows about it, so I'm sure it was just, you know, their kind of drink. But it was amazing. I love rum. I love rum drinks. I can't stand the rum and Coke. It has to have, you know, different flavors added to the rum drink. But not that I drink a lot, because I certainly don't. But I get a pina colada once in a while when we go out, or something with rum in, or like a mango drink. Like, I love mango smoothies. Those are so good. I just love those. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. So I really don't have much to share. I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody and see how everybody's doing. So, but yeah, I'm not going to have much time to diamond paint today either. My appointment's at 3 o'clock. So I have to get my butt moving and take a shower and all that good jazz. Change the dressing on my ankle. And then I'm going to after my appointment at 3 o'clock, I'm going to Joann's. I'm going to meet my daughter there. We're going to buy some more material so I can make my granddaughter curtains like I mentioned. I want to make her a bedspread too, and I want to buy the material, and their material's on sale. At least their novelty material is. I'm not sure about anything else. They always have sales though. So, and after that, let me back up a minute. But I want to make her a bedspread too. Although I don't want to spend that money yet. I start back to work next week, so I'll have money to do that. But I'm afraid that they'll discontinue this pattern. But if they do, I guess I'll just not make it or find something else that's comparable. I don't know. And then we're going to go to Sam's. My daughter needs to buy some chicken and some ground meat. So that's the extent of my daily plan today. So I guess I'm going to end here. I've been on for about 38 minutes, and my voice is starting to crackle here and let me know it's time to get off. So I encourage you to try Oraloa. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but like I said, I'm going to start hopefully buying something different, buying from a different shop every month just to compare and, see what else is out there. I have a list of budget friendlies and premiums that I'm going to share at one time on a video. If you're interested in seeing how many are out there, hearing the different names. I know a lot of people know a whole ton of shops, but, it's always good to update it and let others know. So that's one of my plans for a video. So, well, I'm going to go. As I said, I hope you all have a great day and have a better day tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next go round. Thanks. Bye.